you think survivors ever fully stop looking over their shoulders? Do they ever, like if you meet somebody new,
Okay.
do you
Yeah.
ever kind of question them and don't trust them at first? Does it take a lot for them to get your trust,
It
or?
takes a lot. It takes a lot for me to trust, even at this day and age.
Yeah.
I try really hard to fight the process a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Because I don't want that person to feel like that I don't trust them, because it's me, not you. So I try to fight through it as hard as I can. And sometimes it works, and sometimes I can't do it. I can't trust you, and I just leave it alone.
You have grandchildren, right?
I do.
Are you extra protective over them?
Always.
Do you think a lot of it is because of the trauma that you had?
Even with my children, when they were growing up, I was a shark in the water when it came to my kids.
Yeah.
Very protective. Very protective.
I mean, that you can understand why.
Very protective.
Yeah.
Even as them as adults, I'm very protective of them.
Even still today?
To this very day.
Do they know what happened to you?
They do now.
Okay.
I think I protected them from it, but I'm okay.
Will
And
you
they
have
know
a
that.
conversation with them before this airs?
Maybe. We'll
Okay.
see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
My children are grown, and they know their mother is extremely strong, right? And they tell me that all the time, like the strongest woman we know. So they know I'm okay. They know I'm okay.
Yeah, you're
My
okay.
sons would know that anything that I'm doing now is to help someone else, because
Yeah.
I am a person of servitude. So they would know that.
When you say a person of servitude, and I've been around you a while now, and you are that person of servitude, you're always serving. And I have to tell you, Yolanda, stop. No, we're going to serve each other. It's okay.
Yes.
Everybody in this circle, we've kind of been around and done the same thing.
Yes.
Don't serve us. We're good.
Yes.
Was that hard for you to not do?
Yes. Girl, it shook me to my core.
When I said, no, Yolanda, no.
Oh, goodness, yes. It shook me to my core. Like, wait, what? I can't? Because it's so
No.
natural for me. It's not work for me. It's the way that I love back.
Yeah.
And it took me a little bit. I literally had to sit on my hands.
Yeah. Because I can tell you, like I said, everyone in the circle has their own trauma stories. But it just felt so uncomfortable because we could see your trauma in your actions. And we're like, no, we're all going to sit and we're going to serve each other. We're not going to sit and let you serve us. That's not the kind of group we have here. We're going to love on each other and serve each other. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you were able to kind of peel that off.
It did.
Now, outside of our group, do you still serve like that, or?
I don't do it as much. Because y'all helped me with
Yeah.
that part, so thank
Yeah.
you. But yeah, I did it for many, many years. Many years.
Okay.
Many years.
Do you think it was because you wanted to feel love and accepted, and that's just kind of how you show love?
I think it was twofold, right? People that serve you don't see. You don't see them. They're just moving.
Say that again?
When you're serving people, you don't tend to see the people that serve you, right? You can keep moving. You don't have to deal with the emotions.
Gotcha.
You don't have to deal with the uncomfortability, right? Because you're constantly moving. Or if you're nervous, or if you're like, dang, do I trust it? Do you not? The overthinker, you're constantly moving. So I don't have to deal with the emotions of it.
Do people underestimate how long childhood trauma follows someone, even through adulthood? I've heard people say, that was years ago. I wish they would just forget about it. Or, you're talking about something that happened 30 years ago. But until you've had some type of childhood trauma, mine was not as severe as yours. I wasn't molested or anything, but trauma to me was my trauma. And it took me a long time to deal with that trauma because I had buried it in the back of my mind. It just went on because I guess I had normalized it.
Yeah.
So do you think childhood trauma follows people longer than most people think?
Yes.
They underestimate.
Yeah. Some people think that because you got counseling, a little bit of healing, and it was 30, 40 years ago, we shouldn't have to talk about it anymore. You should be okay. And that's not true, because some things we bury and they don't always come to surface right away. It could be a smell. It could be a shape that you saw in a shadow. It could be someone's presence. You're like, oh, that's a familiar energy,
Yeah.
right? And it could jog a memory. And in that moment, you're stuck. Like, am I dealing with this now or later? And depending on what's going on, you're like, I'll shove it in the back. But it can always come back up. It just depends whatever the trigger might be.
Even if it's not within your mom's home or your cousin's home or anything like that, it could be you on vacation right
Yep.
now and something could trigger it.
Yes.
How do you react to that? Do you go in your shell again, or
For me, I do. I'll go back into my shell and remove myself.
so you kind of, sometimes I notice when
I'll
we're
remove myself.
okay, so you
I'll
kind of
shift
get
I
up and
kinda-
you
I'm out.
walk away.
Yep. I'm
Yeah.
out. Sometimes, and I know you've been with me for a long time, right? As a friend, I'll walk off because something shifted, changed, a smell, or something creeped up.
Okay.
I have to remove myself
Okay.
to save to let the little girl know, I got you. You don't have to show up. I'm okay. We're okay. Go deal with it and come back.
You mentioned save the little girl. As a survivor, do you feel like you're putting, or you have put a lot of responsibility on your children, your mother, your friends, your mates? You think you've put a lot of responsibility on them to save you in ways that they don't even know they should be saving you?
I think because of my childhood trauma, yes. Because back then, as a child, I'm like, so you just not gonna save me? You just gonna let this happen? And so, yes, I may have put a lot of pressure on other people. Like, so you see this happening, you just not gonna say nothing. Yes.
So you're trying to win. You're still trying to win the love that you didn't receive as a child. You're trying to receive that now through other people that are close to you. But if they don't know your story, can you see how that can kind of
It has clashed, right? It has clashed.
yeah.
And until I could share that piece, they were like, well, why you just didn't tell us? We would
Yeah.
have saved you, right?
Yeah.
And that's because that's just not what they experience, right?
Yeah. Do you feel comfortable talking to certain people about this thing now?
Oh, God,
And not
yeah,
that you're
I'm
going to
okay
go
with
out and
it.
just tell all your business to any
I don't
and
tell it to
everybody,
everybody
but-
because everybody can't receive it.
well, they're gonna.
And it's
they're
not
gonna
every.
know now.
Yeah, well, they're gonna know now. Hey, it's not everybody's story, right?
Yeah.
But it is mine.
Yeah. I find that whenever you know somebody's story, you tend to have a little bit more empathy and compassion for that person versus you noticing somebody's doing something weird or acting weird and you don't know their story. You judge them, but you don't really know their story. So I'm an open book, and I'm not an open book for attention. I'm an open book for people to stand on a platform and save themselves. I know what worked for me. I had to stand on a platform and shout out loud what happened to me, how it made me feel, and how I was able to heal. So until you peel those layers off and become truly you, nobody can tell your story like you. People will assume things are about them, or they will assume that, well, I don't remember that happening, but it doesn't mean that it didn't happen.
Correct.
Just because they don't remember it happening.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
I commend you for standing strong, standing tall,
Thank you.
and peeling that layer off. And hopefully you can move on to the next phase of your life, whatever it may be. I know it's going to be a real positive one. So, yeah.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing on your platform.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. We're not done.
Oh,
Oh, we're
okay.
not done. We're not done.
She said we're
We're
not
not done. What does it do to a kid when her mom chooses? And again, we know why,
Yes.
but then we didn't know. What does it do to a child when a mom chooses a man over her or him?
What does it do to my mom? What
To
did it-
you.
To me?
What did it do
It
to
made
you?
me choose my children all the time. I never chose myself. I always made sure in everything that I did, they knew I chose them. I wanted to be a better mother
Do you feel like you weren't worthy?
in all aspects. I didn't think I was worthy to be a mother.
Were you afraid that you would
Damage
not
them
be a
and
good
not
mom?
show up for them.
Yeah.
and drop the ball somewhere
Yeah.
and then resent me like I resented my mother.
Yeah.
Yes. I never wanted my kids to hate me the way I hated my mother because I dropped the ball.
Yeah.
I didn't protect them. I didn't show up for them. They didn't ask to be here. How dare you not show up for them, right? So I was a shark in the water. I think I alienated a lot of my mates and friends because I was a shark when it came to my kids.
Not everything works out as planned when you're a mother and a single mom at that. You were a single mom, right?
Yes.
Not everything works out as planned. So when it doesn't, do you feel like a failure at times, or do you know, okay, it's time to regroup? I got this. I can't give up now. Let me keep going.
There were some times where I felt like I ain't got this. I don't think I could do this.
Yeah.
Right? There was those moments. This is bigger than me. But you know, we regroup, get it together, and get back into it. Because I'm not gonna just leave you. I'm not gonna abandon you.
Whew. That's a tough one. Did you become addicted to validation?
I don't know if I would use the word addicted to it, but I felt like I needed it at all times. Validation for doing something right. Or looking validated. In
We
other
always got to
people's
put
eye-
on the part
in
now.
other
You can't look
people's
like
eyes,
you. Yeah.
right? Show
Yeah.
up and show out.
Yeah.
All the time. The
Yeah.
performance.
And be broken on the inside.
And be
shattered.
screaming, right? There's a room. I've been in places where there's a room full of people, and I'm literally standing there screaming, and not one soul has heard me scream.
Explain that.
Don't y'all see me? I haven't said a word. Don't y'all see the tears? Don't you see the brokenness? But you couldn't. She has on her lipstick. She's cute. No, you don't see it, but I'm literally screaming on the inside for someone to save me.
So if someone had said something, do you think you would have been open enough to talk to them, or you just want to be seen? You just want people to know what you're going through. You're not ready to kind of talk about it, but you just want people to see you.
I wanted to be seen. I didn't want anyone to protect me at that time. It was more of see me, I'm here. Because I was so unseen as a child.
Yeah. After that time with your father, has it ever happened to you again with anybody? I know you were 16, but that's still young. I mean, it can happen no matter what age. Has that ever happened to you again?
No. No. No.
Have you ever been physically abused?
No.
You had to think about that. Why'd you think about it?
Because there was an incident with a young man that had the reputation of being an abusive person to women. But he was never abusive to me. There was a time where we got into an argument and he kind of stood up and I went to grab my son's walker and I was like, if you dare, we gonna tumble in here.
Yeah. So he
Right.
knew.
So he knew, oh no, she'll fight me back.
Yeah.
And that's my fight. I was angry a lot. And so for you to trigger me, you were gonna get a fight. We are going to tumble in here. And that was the only time. But no one has ever laid their hands on me.
Does that child in you still crave protection? Even though you're a mother, you protect your children, you've got your own separate life outside of what you really need.
Yeah.
We know you've perfected motherhood.
I don't know about perfecting,
well,
but
as best you could. But just because you moved on to another phase in life doesn't mean it didn't happen. And I believe saving somebody requires an ongoing thing. It's chapter after chapter after chapter. So would you say that you still need protection sometimes, all the time?
no. Has there been moments where I was like, I felt the need for someone in that room to protect me? Yes. Right. But then I kind of reminded myself, you don't need other people, boo. You got yourself. You all right? Because I was triggered.
Are you sad though? Are you sad that you didn't have a normal? I mean, I know you're over it now, but I'm
What
just trying
I
to.
was sad at a moment where I was like, dang, I didn't even get a childhood. One of my friends shared they liked drinking out when they were kids. They used to drink out the water hose. I was like, what? And she was like, you didn't drink out the water
I
hose when
did.
you were a child?
Yeah,
I
I
was
did.
like, no. I
Yeah.
was like, we didn't go outside to play. I learned how to play double dutch when I was a teenager.
So you didn't have a you didn't have what did you do as a child? What did you play with? Did you create your own fantasy type thing or what did you do?
No. Between school and watching my siblings, there was no playtime.
You're a beautiful person,
Thank
inside
you.
and out.
Thank you.
Do you know that you don't have to perform
Now I do.
to be considered worthy? Do you know that?
Yes.
Do you really know that?
Yes.
Okay. It took me a long time to separate the two.
Yeah, it does. It takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of real time adjustments.
Because just kind of thinking back, you serving feels like it's tied to being accepted and want to be liked and want to be loved and want to feel worthy.
Yeah.
And
it was.
I as a trauma victim, I recognize that in you, and that's why I said no, stop.
Yes. But
You don't have to
you were
do
the only
that.
person that ever said it.
Really,
This group, right? All my other friends, they just let me do it.
I just felt I could feel the need for validation, and that validation was serving, and no, you're one of us. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Would you change anything about your life,
No.
even the abuse?
No.
Tell me why.
Because it made me who I am. Every experience was for a purpose, right?
Yeah.
And am I condoning it to say that I wouldn't change it? No. But I know it has its purpose, right? And so now that I'm healed and I can tell that story, I'm going to save someone else. You can do this. You can walk away from it, right? You can heal yourself and still be a phenomenal person. It doesn't define you. It is not who you are, it's what happened to you.
It's not who you are, it's what happened to you.
Yes.
It's not who you are, it's what happened to you.
Yes.
That's hard to swallow. And I say that because that was traumatic that happened to you.
Absolutely.
And I know it's not who you are, it's not your fault. But how do you heal from that? People don't know how to heal. Someone called me and asked me, how do I heal? What did you do to turn the corner? I know you have to accept it,
Yeah.
but what did you do to turn the corner, like, and start becoming stronger and, be able to?
It's a lot of work. It was a lot of work. But the turning corner for me and for everybody, it's going to be absolutely different. It may be through counseling. It may be through their religion of whatever sorts that is. But for me, it was in church.
Church?
I was in church and it was called to the altar to pray. And I heard God as clear as day. It's your turn. I need you to move. I need you up front and center.
How long ago was this?
Right before I got baptized in November
Of last year?
That was my turning point. I was standing in church and I heard him, and I usually never go up for prayer because I was taught everybody can't pray for you.
Yeah.
And I heard him as clear as day. It's your turn. Go up front. And I was standing there, literally bawling like a 2-year-old baby. The whole front of my dress was sopping wet. And I literally just cried and cried. And the pastor just came down and he said, you know you're healed, right? and unconditionally loved. And he prayed, and I cried, and I
Did that
left
feel
it
like
there.
somebody finally saw you? People that you didn't know, they finally saw you.
At that moment, it wasn't about being seen. It was, I left it all there, all of it there. I remember the pastor coming down and praying over me, and he was like, "You're okay. You are loved. He's got you." And I walked away carrying nothing.
You felt light, didn't you?
Yes.
Like a feather.
Like a feather.
Yeah.
I felt like I was chosen. I heard God say, "I chose you. You
But
are
that was
my
the,
daughter."
that was the chosen that you needed, though.
Yes,
Not
that's
all
what-
these other people.
Not all
you
the
needed
other
to be
nonsense out in the world.
Right.
It was that
Right.
moment.
Right.
He saved me.
God saved you, huh?
God saved me.
Tell me about the baptism.
So the baptism, when I came up out of the water, I felt new. I felt lighter. I felt like a brand new person.
Yeah.
All of the trauma was gone. I felt like I no longer needed validation. I no longer needed to be chosen by other people. It was all gone. When I got up out the water, because that's what it felt like I woke up.
Yeah.
It was like
A new person.
a new person. I felt brand new.
Did you make phone calls? Did you say, I forgive you? Did you, how did you move forward with that?
I didn't call anybody. I stayed present in what I felt. And then later on, I
That's beautiful.
called my mother, and of course she rejoiced and extremely happy.
Yeah.
Then I called my aunt. My
Your aunt that
Debbie.
you went and stayed with?
Yes.
Aw.
And I called her and we cried. But yes, it was amazing.
Yeah. Good.
That was huge in my healing
Yeah,
as well. Huge,
good.
huge.
So how are you now? How is life now for you? Now that you've gone on the final step before the new chapter.
Uh-huh.
How do you feel now? What's going on with you now?
I'm amazing now. I
Yeah.
am phenomenal. Do I have triggers? Yes. But I'm no longer feeling like I need to be chosen. I no longer feel like I need validation.
Yeah.
I feel amazing. Life is good.
Good.
Life is good.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I love you.
You good? Mm-hmm.
Yes, so good.
It's a wrap.
Peace.